Well, critics already calling Ricky Gervais's new Netflix comedy special transphobic. Here's part of it.
Oh, women. Not all women. I mean the old-fashioned ones. You know, the old-fashioned women. Oh, God. You know, the ones with wombs. Oh.
But Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos coming to his defense, along with comedian Dave Chappelle, saying we're programming for a lot of diverse people who have different opinions and different tastes and different styles. We want something for everybody, but everything's not going to be for everybody. Sarandos further went on to say, if you'd find it hard to support our content breadth, Netflix may not be the place for you. He sent that to employees, letting them know, maybe you don't want to be here. So joining us now to discuss, Republican strategist Mark Powell and host of Money Talk with Melanie Collette. Melanie, I'll start with you. On Rotten Tomatoes, Gervais's special has 14% critical score, but a 92% audience rating. Tells you something about how meaningful critics are nowadays, as in not at all. But give me your feel on this whole dynamic.
I like how it's okay to make fun of women with wombs. That was hilarious. But you can't make fun of people who identify as women, but you can make fun of women with wombs. Just like let that marinate for a second. And one of the things that, Dave Chappelle said in an interview not too long ago when he quit Comedy Central was that he used the N-word gratuitously for years. And everyone laughed their head off at that. And in fact, they offered him millions more dollars to do that some more. And no one protested and no one said a thing. But there's this one group that's completely untouchable that you can't make fun of, that no one accused comedians for being responsible for violence against women that's been going on for years, but because they make fun of women. Everyone makes fun of women. Women are funny.
Well,
it's funny to make fun of women, and no one says that comedians are responsible for violence against women, but they're accusing comedians for making fun of the trans community for violence against trans people. The science doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense. And the CEO, let's just be honest, is not really defending Dave Chappelle. He's defending Netflix bottom line. Let's just be real.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But I'm hoping he's also defending people like you and me, because I don't want to live in the world where everybody must think the same. That's what free speech is about. That's what free thinking is about. And I don't have to agree with everybody. We can live in that kind of world, Mark. Hopefully they're defending that, because they play all kinds of cards immediately. Those on the left especially, playing the race card at the drop of a hat, the transphobic card at the drop of a hat, LGBTQ, any other element of that. They're immediate, and that shuts off conversation. You can no longer continue.
Well, Bob, I agree with you, and I want to just first thank everybody who served. And this is Memorial Day, and we're paying honor to all of those people who made the ultimate sacrifice protecting our way of life, and that includes protecting free speech. And make no mistake about this, this is an act against free speech, but it's a little bit more than that, Bob. This is speech control. Now look, to get into Netflix, you have to log on to the account, you have to put a credit card in there, you've got to pay your credit card bill, then you log on to Netflix, you get to select the movie or show that you want to watch. If you select a comedy show, it's your choice. What these people are saying is that you don't have that choice. You're no longer allowed to select what you want to hear, and they're gonna cancel you for this. How can you cancel somebody for making a choice on what they want to listen to? And as far as this goes, it's starting to transcend to the workplace. Can you imagine if somebody goes back 10 years in something that you have said maybe 10 years ago, and they decide to cancel you? It's insanity is what it is.
It is happening. I mean, you can't say anything in the workplace anymore. It's like, can I say this, by the way? You look nice today. You know, that's where we are now. Yeah, like you said, all kinds of requirements, Mark, for you to be able to log online for Netflix, including your password. And I forgot yours. If you could just share it for a second so I can get back on. Unfortunately, we're short on time today. Melanie, Collette, Mark Powell, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.